Hello and welcome to part 1 of my 4-part Pixel 4a unboxing extravaganza. If you've been watching my recent videos, you'll have noticed that my trusty Google Pixel is always on a charger. That's because the battery is absolutely atrocious and lasts about 2.5 minutes on a single charge. So I decided it was time for an upgrade and I got myself the Pixel 4a, which I have sitting here in front of me. But because I'm worried about damaging my brand new phone, I also got a teardown skin from Dbrand, a pack of tempered glass screen protectors from Toqual, and a Spigen Ultra Hybrid case as well. So for part 1 of this unboxing extravaganza, I'll be unboxing the Pixel 4a and doing a quick comparison with the phone it's meant to be replacing, my original Google Pixel. In part 2, I'll be applying the Dbrand skin, in part 3 I'll apply a tempered glass screen protector, and in part 4 I'll be adding the case. Of course, I'll be doing a quick review of each product along the way, and I'll leave a link to them all in the video descriptions. And, if I've planned this right, all 4 videos should already be up on my account, ready for you to view. So I hope you're sitting comfortably, because we're about to begin. There's not a lot of choice with the Pixel 4a because there's only one size, there's no XL version. There's only one configuration, which has 6 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage, and there's only one color option, just black, unless you're in the US where they've got a really lovely limited edition barely blue version of the phone. It's available here in Canada for $479, but if you factor in taxes, then this becomes about $540. And I want to point out that just because it doesn't cost as much as today's flagships that demand $1,000 price tags, that doesn't mean that the Pixel 4a is a cheap phone. We'll find out soon if it's worth the price tag. Inside the box, we've obviously got the Pixel 4a, which I'll just pop to the side for now. We also have the paperwork, which is a setup guide, and some warranty information, as well as a SIM ejector tool, which will come in handy later. The Pixel 4a comes with a 1-year warranty that covers device malfunctions only if they're not a result of something the user has done, meaning if you accidentally drop the phone and it breaks, that will not be covered in the warranty. If you want a more comprehensive package, you'll need to buy the preferred care option from Google, which is 2 years of accidental damage coverage, but that costs $130 and bumps up the total price of the Pixel 4a to $609 plus tax. So keep that in mind. We also get a USB-C to USB-C charging cable, which feels fairly sturdy and is 1 meter long, so you won't get too far from your charger. Speaking of which, this is the charging block. It's an 18-watt fast charger that supports power delivery, so it should charge up the Pixel 4a in no time at all. Finally, we have this little USB-C to full-size USB adapter in case you want to transfer some stuff from your older phone to your brand new Pixel 4a. And that's everything in the box. It's great packaging because there's not a lot of unnecessary plastic, the box is only as big as it needs to be, and as far as I can tell, all of it is recyclable, which is environmentally friendly. Now let's move all of this out of the way and check out the phone. My immediate first impression is that this thing is absolutely fantastic to hold in the hand. It's got a plastic build, but the finish is surprisingly soft and it feels almost like metal. It just fits so well in the hand with its smooth curves and edges that I almost feel bad about applying a Dbrand skin to it. And in terms of dimensions, it's pretty much the same as the original Pixel with a few millimeters of difference here and there. The power button on the right side is in the same place, and so is a volume rocker. The buttons on the Pixel 4a stick out just a bit more than they do on the original Pixel, but they are proper clicky with excellent tactile feedback. Plus, the power button is a nice shade of green, which contrasts well with the rest of the phone. Moving around to the bottom, we've got the same layout as the OG Pixel with the USB-C port in the middle. The Pixel 4a has a microphone in the left grille and a speaker in the right, which is a welcome change. The original Pixel had the speaker in the left, which was annoying because I always accidentally covered it with my little finger whenever I held the phone, so it's nice that the Pixel 4a won't have the same issues. On the left, the SIM card tray has moved down and the hole to extract it is on the other side of the tray now. Not sure why they moved it or changed the design, but it doesn't really matter. It's the same color as the rest of the phone and it blends in well. At the top, we've still got a 3.5mm headphone jack, as well as a microphone that the original Pixel did not have. Moving around to the back, it's a single 12-megapixel camera that apparently uses the same sensor as a Pixel 3, and people aren't too happy about Google not innovating or getting new hardware, but if you're coming from the original Pixel like I am, then I'm sure this will be a welcome upgrade. Now, as you may have heard, Google announced that starting June 1st, 2021, they will no longer be offering unlimited Google Photos storage. Everyone will be capped at 15 gigabytes unless you get a Google One subscription, which is unfortunate. The good news though is that the Pixel 4a is one of the last Pixel devices that will let you upload high quality pictures to Google Photos for free without affecting the limit. That actually factored into my decision to get this phone because it's not clear if future Pixels will be given the same exemption. Moving a bit lower down, the rear-mounted fingerprint sensor is in the exact same spot as the original Pixel, but it seems to be slightly smaller on the Pixel 4a than it was on my original Pixel, which is interesting. Also, the fingerprint sensor on the 4a is almost flush with the body. There's not much of a lip or an indentation here. It's really a very smooth transition from the back of the phone to the sensor. With the original Pixel, it's a hefty indent. Now that might be because of the debranch skin I've got on here, but it's definitely more of a noticeable transition than it is on the Pixel 4a. But again, I want to stress how comfortable the Pixel 4a is to hold in the hand. It's like that feeling of having it in your hand was a main principle guiding the design of this phone. It's brilliant, and I really like how compact it is. I wish there were more small Android phones. And even though it's the same 143 grams as my original Google Pixel, it feels remarkably light. Flipping it over to the front, I'm now going to hold down the power button to turn it on, and while it's booting up, let's go ahead and get rid of this plastic cover. Nice. So we've got a 5.8-inch OLED display with an 8-megapixel hole punch camera on the left. I'm not sure how I feel about hole punch cameras because this is my first phone that's ever had one, but I'm not too bothered about it so far. It looks okay. That display, on the other hand, is impressive. Being able to stick such a massive display into a phone that's the same size as my old one is incredible. It's really bright and vivid, and there's even a little grill at the top there that acts as a speaker, so you actually get dual speakers on the phone, one at the top and one at the bottom. Overall, this seems like a brilliant phone, and I'm eager to put it through its paces. Of course, before I do anything else, I'll need to apply a debranch skin to protect the back, a tempered glass screen protector to protect the front, and a case to protect everything else. Make sure to check out the other videos in the Pixel 4a unboxing extravaganza series if you want to watch me do all of that, and also if you want to look at the final finished product. I'm sure it'll look amazing. Till then, if you have any questions, comments or concerns, please let me know and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you and your family are safe and well wherever you are in the world. This has been Zaeem Siddiqui from Zeus Reviews, over and out.